in this one.
Right, Kev, but if you love gritty defensive play, this is the place to be. Listen, we may not get spectacular buckets, but I guarantee you every point is going to be well-earned.
6 to shoot. MP passes to Kuminga.
Why did he pass me back green? So what? Fuck it.
Well, you may have heard MP just signed his first shoe deal. Certainly a big moment for him.
And team,
Yeah, you know that.
Brand, an incredible place to get your first shoe deal with. Congrats to MP. What an awesome achievement.
Now here is Conley. He had 15 points last out, and it's Looney with the rebound. And now the latest from our reporter, David Olds.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch.
That shit ripped.
Discussed Steph Curry first and what he advised his team to do against him. Coach said, I told our guys that we have to be right up on him to fight over screens and not allow him to feel comfortable out there. A huge task for any defense, and we'll see if this one is up to the challenge.
Man, that shit straight fault, my boy.
Now, here's MP. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing. Some nice passing by Golden State. And Curry has it in the corner. Rose dishes to Kuminga. From deep, Green. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
We did. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And as we approach the new season, some new talent making the most of their opportunity in the league. Let's check out the race for Rookie of the Year. Some great young players. You look at MP. What a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap, all that young talent.
Well, he has wasted no time making his presence felt, and he's setting a very high standard for this year's rookie class.
You hear, Norris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. And I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. MP's got 9. Randall outside for the 3. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 4 rebounds in this game. Back to MP. Outside, Kuminga. On the wing, MP. Kuminga the pass to Curry. Rose kicks to Kuminga. It's 3 outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Randall passes to Reed, and they get it, and it's good. The back of the rim and in.
Well, Naz Reid doesn't operate often in the mid-range, but if you concede it, he'll take it.
Outside Kuminga. Back to MP. Up ahead for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Randall passes to Edwards. Fires from deep. That's good for Randall on the assist from Edwards.
Credit Julius Randle, off-season preparation trying to build the three-point range.
Green kicks to MP. And it's Kuminga at the elbow. Back to Curry. Releases. And the Warriors take on 2.
The ability to have this kind of IQ this young by MP, his team has got to be thrilled.
Now here's Edwards. 37 points in the win against New York.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
Now here's Rose. He's got 11. Pass to Kuminga. On its way from Curry for 2. They get it again. Rose with the ball. Kuminga dishes to MP. Kuminga against DiVincenzo. The 3 from MP. Lead with the rebound. Over in the corner, Conley from outside the arc. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first 3 from the floor. Curry finds Green. Outside, Kuminga. Curry passes to MP. Pass to Kuminga. Curry with him. MP outside. His 3-pointers off the mark. And we get a chance now to hear from Shams Charania and find out what he has for us from Toronto on the Raptors. Shams, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. They had him clear on their wish list in Malik Monk, and they got him. Above all else, the thing that the coaching staff really loves about Monk is his efficiency. They want to run a more streamlined offensive system, and they think Monk can help them do it.
Thank you so much, Shams. We sure appreciate the update. Now here's Conley, following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now, here's MP. 11 points in the game. Outside, Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Golden State needs to get off the shot.
Oh, bro.
Rebound, Minnesota. Last time they lost to the Warriors.
Feel with the ball, he finna get took off the court, bruh.
Of that first meeting, they'll need to be
Good, Green.
stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Conley gets the bucket.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Rose. Reed with the rebound.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Still without a basket. Here's Edwards. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Warriors have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Rose gets the bucket.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
Outside Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Reed launches it. Green with the rebound.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Outside Curry. Back to Rose. Now here's Curry. Over in the corner, Kuminga. MP outside. Kuminga against DiVincenzo. Fades. Minnesota with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Randall finds Conley. DiVincenzo with it. Randall outside. Right block shot, and the basket good. A big shot that time. Randall's got 5.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
Edwards against Curry. MP outside. Pass to Curry. Over Edwards. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Kuminga. He's got 7.
All right, defense. Now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's going to
Big rhythm. Setting the floor for the Warriors. The post pair for them. It's Green and Looney. Rose is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Kuminga in at the 3 spot. Back to Rose. Pass to Kuminga. Outside, Green. To the wing right side. Kuminga against Edwards. Here's the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Kuminga's got 5 points now this quarter.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Here's McDaniel, guarded by Green. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to 9 points at the basket from McDaniel.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Memphis was dominant. He had 56 points, and he was all over the glass in that one, with a season high in rebounds. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league. And everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Kuminga finds Looney. Here's MP. Off target at the rim.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Some nice passing by Golden State. On the wing, MP. Back to Kuminga. Pass to Curry. On the wing, MP. Kuminga dishes to Green. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to MP. Curry passes to MP. On the wing, Green. MP outside. Here's Kuminga. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
Joe Ingles is checked in for the Timberwolves. Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. Edwards looking at it. Over. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Podziemski. There's a good screen. And it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Podziemski's got his first 2 points of the night. Timberwolves trail by 11. Here's Alexander Walker. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
MP up top, defended by Alexander Walker. And that one's good.
soft floater. You see how MP has really improved his craft. And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Some changes for Minnesota. Julius Randle's checked in for Joe Ingles. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for McDaniels. And it's Mike Conley in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Pass to Podziemski. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Rebound, Minnesota. DiVincenzo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Conley on the ball. Right over the and again, Minnesota with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Looney finds Green. Now Rose. Pass to Kuminga. Conley against Rose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Kuminga. Yes, it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. Randle gets to Conley. Here's the tip drop. And it's Looney with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Back to Podziemski. And it's off from 3-point range. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. Looney's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Kuminga dishes to MP. Back to Kuminga. Lets it go. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Kuminga's got 10 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Green finds MP. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Out to the right wing. To the right side. Back to Rose. Kuminga the pass to Looney. Here's MP. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Puts up a deep 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that concludes the first half. The Warriors on top, up by 12. Time now for the halftime, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Hello. Losing someone like Evan Mobley is a gut punch. Affects you at both ends on the glass. In transition, he's one of the most versatile big men in the league.
Replacing his contributions is a tall task for sure. Hey, Shaq, can I hit you with a gut punch?
Deal.
And turning back to our first half, things going well. Extremely well for the Warriors.
They're moving well on offense, great teamwork. Maybe not as strong as our teamwork, but whose is?
How about your own? And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Conley and Edwards are the guards. Julius Randle is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Reed in at the pivot, heading the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Rose kicks to Curry. Over Edwards. DiVincenzo with the rebound. DiVincenzo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Right side, Edwards. Shoots over Curry. Breaks a big high pass and goes in. Edwards got his team on the board first here in the second half of the Timberwolves. MP passes to Looney. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, right? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Conley for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Wasted no time on that one. And it's 13 points for Jonathan Kuminga.
Well, this is why you run your offense through MP. That's just a nice setup for his teammate.
And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Edwards. Edwards got his 3rd assist on the night. Into the 3rd we go. 2 minutes in now. Rose passes to Curry. Back to MP. No good from outside. Timberwolves trail by 13. Here's Conley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up. Mike Conley was drafted, Doris, back in 2007. And somehow, someway, he's gone his whole career without receiving a technical foul. Heck, you and I have received technical fouls over here, but not him on the floor.
Kevin, that is an impressive feat. And it's also probably why he's won the NBA Sportsmanship Award more than anyone else in the history of the league, and why we will never win it.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Outside, Kuminga. Here's Rose. Reed with the block.
Boy, give Naz Reid credit. He perfectly timed that block. Wow.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Conley finds DiVincenzo. Reed with a screen on Kuminga. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Outside, Kuminga. Back to MP. Left side, Kuminga. Here's Curry with the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Outside, Edwards. That's a Randall. And it's shot right out of the air and controls it. Kuminga gets to Rose. Fires for 3. Back to Kuminga. Golden State moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. On its way from Curry to 2, and he nails the jumper. Curry's got 7 now in this quarter.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Now here's Reed. Defended by Looney. Conley with the 3. Curry with the rebound.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
It's stolen by Edwards. Conley's shot is off.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Rose dishes to Kuminga. Top of the key. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. 18 points for Jonathan Kuminga. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. It's an 18-point game. 11 feet out, he hits it. Edwards got 18 points.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
MP deciding where to go with it. That's to Curry. MP outside. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Kuminga. To the paint. Rhodes passes to Kuminga. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Rose has got his 6th assist on the night. Conley kicks to Reed. Outside, Edwards. Over Curry. And that one goes long. Warriors leading by 19 points. From deep, Rose, another 3 for Golden State.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Edwards. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
Over in the corner, Kuminga. Outside Rose. Kuminga the pass to Curry. Green with the ball. Back to MP. Here's Kuminga. No good on the 3. Timberwolves trail by 20. Inside, here's Conley. Nails the baby hook. 14 points for Mike Conley.
He's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun. You know how kids' bedside routines are important. It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. Curry with the bucket.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Joe Ingles is checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Buddy Hield comes in for Draymond Green. Rose kicks to Curry. Back to Rose. Pass to Curry. MP outside. Launches from deep. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Rose. Curry's got 13 points in the second half.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Here's Dillingham. Fires the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Dillingham's got himself on the board with 3 there.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
MP outside. Pass to Kuminga. MP sends the screen for Kuminga. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound, Minnesota. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Ingles can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
The shot by Curry, no good. Timberwolves trail by 20. In the corner, Dillingham with it. Outside for Randall. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Randall's got 7 points in the game.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
Alexander Walker with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. And finished off by McDaniel.
This is crazy.
You got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot
likely to stop that unless maybe you can pick up another foot somewhere.
And Curry has it in the corner. Back to Rose. Some nice passing by Golden State. And Curry has it in the corner. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Buddy Hield.
It's shocking. Maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Mars is checked in, and the Warriors also making a change. Anderson's checked in. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
You look at MP, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a hurry.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
1 second separating the shot clock in game play. Hits it from three-point range. Rose has got 24 points.
Got a contested beat from out there. He is more than capable from three.
And here is McDaniel. Tilling it wide open, and he fires. From the top of the key, he buries it. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Warriors lead by 19. And we'll get it going after this from... Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
All right, great pace, great energy.
Changes. Looney's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Kyle Anderson. And MP subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. Timberwolves trail by 16. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Kuminga out there with Kevon Looney. Then it's Curry. Then it's Hield. And it's MP in at the point. Kuminga kicks to Curry. Off target from three-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Over in the corner, Kuminga. Curry goes to MP. Back to Kuminga. And here is Curry. Knocks down the three ball. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Warriors.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Conley the pass to Edwards. The Warriors pull it in. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And a wide open look for MP. And another three for Golden State.
He got loose from downtown in the first half. Now has three here in the second. Unstoppable.
Randall from outside. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Rose can't hit. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. Down low, here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
Outside Rose. And it's seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get good of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
And here's Conley outside.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Kuminga gets to heel. Curry outside. And another three for Golden State.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
The Timberwolves have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Edwards drawing the double team. Conley's shot is off.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Golden State moving the ball around. Kuminga the pass to Heel. MP kicks to Kuminga. Pass to Heel from downtown. Rebound Minnesota. Edwards got 5 rebounds tonight. From 12 feet out, it's good. Edwards got 24.
Boy, Anthony Edwards out in transition, knows his teammates made a defensive play, and wisely leaks out.
Kuminga the pass to MP. Driving to the basket, and he finishes nicely on the lane. Rose has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Drains it from beyond the arc.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Back to Rose, to the wing on the left. Kuminga against Randall. MP outside. Kuminga the pass to Curry. Over in the corner, Kuminga. The shot missing. The Timberwolves shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Outside for Randall. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
Conley is like a second coach on the floor. His guys are open. I promise you he'll get them the ball.
Outside Curry. MP passes to Kuminga. Well, when you talk about the NBA going global, the last 6 MVPs, Doris, as you know, all international players.
Kevin, what I love about this is the NBA wants the best players, regardless of where they come from. There's a time where American players just dominated that award for years and years. Fact of the matter is, it's good for the game to get the baddest, best players in the world, and we've done that.
The Warriors shooting about 47% here in the fourth.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. On the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And one of the key components for this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Stephen Curry.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Knocks it loose. Pass to Anderson. Podziemski with it. Defended by DiVincenzo. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home to feel that elbow. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.
MP said he woke up today ready to slay some.
Coming up next, the Warriors taking on the Lakers. For the Warriors, a stellar year has put them at the top of the West. Season's greetings and Merry Christmas. Well, Grant, there's a lot to love about Christmas Day, not the least of which are the great NBA matchups we always get.
Oh, B.A., we've seen some Christmas classics over the years, haven't we? Something about playing on this holiday brings out the best in players and teams.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Russell and Reeves teaming up in the backcourt. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward position. Curry against Reeves. Hachimura with a screen on Curry. Reeves, the pass to Russell. And he makes it on the layup.
The crafty lefty. Russell smart around that hoop.
Rose outside. Back to Kuminga. It's stolen by James. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And the latest power rankings. We're still in December, but we are starting to see things take shape in the NBA. Taking a look at Dallas, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
I think for the Warriors, they've really exceeded all expectations, showing they're capable of so much more than some believed.
Outside Reeves, pass to Russell. The three is up. Counted from distance. Russell's got his second basket of the night.
This is Russell's game. He is an active and ready shooter off the catch.
MP outside, beyond the arc. Fires in the triple.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Davis with a screen on Curry. The three from Russell. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
The shot by Reeves, no good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Richard, it comes as no surprise that Golden State is routinely at the top of the league for made threes.
That's how this team has been constructed. They are custom built to rain threes on you, and we've seen it be very, very effective.
Pass to Russell to halt the run. On target from range. Russell's got 8 points.
He's coming to work, ready to ball, hitting 3 of his first 4 shots. Okay.
Now here's MP. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the jumper falls for him. The Lakers trail. Hachimura outside. Back to Reeves. From the high post. And he hits the jumper for 2.
Some guys don't like that shot, but Reeves has a lot of confidence in his midi.
From deep, MP. Davis with a rebound. And so Davis will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Pass to Kuminga. Elbow shot. Again, MP missing.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Ooh, poked away.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Kuminga pulls it in.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
And it's Hield missing.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. And here's MP from outside. And again, no good by Golden State. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to James. That one's good for 2.
Good work on the block. I like when LeBron gets aggressive this close to the rim.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
MP, the pass to Curry. And here's MP from outside. Pure from three-point range. MP's got his third basket on the night right there.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I was just marveling at LeBron's ability to take advantage of any mistake you make, even a minor one. He said, if you're even a half step away from a guy defensively, LeBron will find that person. Coach is asking his guys to stay connected to shooters tonight.
Allie, thank you. Here's the break. Russell has the open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Russell's got 10 points in the game. Warriors trail by 5. Rose with the bucket.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Outside Reeves. Takes the 3. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Oh, there's the alley. Rose outside. There's the triple. And the Warriors with another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
James with the ball. Turned in an outstanding game against Detroit. The shot by Russell, no good.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Hachimura outside. And it's Russell on the drive. And then Russell with the dunk.
You love to see D'Lo go on attack, and that puts pressure on the defense.
MP up top. Inside. Here's Hachimura. No points yet. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
Play the ball for the top.